Okay, let's see. Where should I start?
Barbie is a symbol of femininity and pop culture.
Barbie as a brand is scrutinized to a degree that a lot of toy brands aren't.
They suck.
You know, it's kind of tough sometimes to sit down and really hear
Barbie isn't as popular as she used to be.
and listen and kind of take in the truth. It was obvious that there's some work that we need to do.
About 2 years ago, we launched a project internally that was a brainstorming project, and we said to our teams, if you could start the brand over today and you didn't have any rules, you could do whatever you wanted, what would you do to make her as relevant as possible?
The Barbie brand is introducing 3 new bodies.
Now they can look at body types from tall to petite to curvy.
For the first time, really, there is a significant change.
Our decision to go on this journey to really evolve the brand was inspired by many things. Of course, it was inspired by softness in sales.
Oh my gosh, I love this song!
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool with the everything is awesome.
Of course, it was inspired by what we were seeing on social media about Barbie. You know, is she really know what's happening in the world today? She seems a little out of touch. Of course, it was driven by moms and saying, like, I don't think that that Barbie really speaks to me.
And millennial parents, more so probably than any generation of parents, are really concerned about what brands signify in their household. I think some of the things that parents were saying about Barbie is that she might be a bad role model for girls, that she represents an unrealistic body type.
There are lots of theories around why Barbie gets so much criticism, the same reason that women in general get so much criticism.
Some of it is valid. You know, if this is a doll that people say it's a role model, and it's very young children are playing with that, there is a great responsibility to that, and I don't think it's a responsibility Mattel takes lightly at all.
You know, there was a sense that Barbie maybe was not as authentic as she could be as it relates to, you know, reflecting what was happening in the world.
There was absolutely no prescription for the design team. So truly the whole design brief was, what would you do to make her relevant?
We'd been introducing new skin colors, new hair textures, new ethnicities, because as you look around the world, and I think the world that kids are experiencing is really one that is multicultural and diverse.
So Project Dawn, which is now taking it to the next evolution, is to look at, you know, body sizes from tall to petite to curvy.
And when you see them all together, it looks like this tribe of young girls, the way a kid might see that reflected in their own circle of friends or their family or at school.
We're disrupting a system of play that has existed for a very long time. It is very complicated. We now have 2 sizes of feet. So our tall doll and our curvy doll have a larger foot than our original and our petite. We have clothes that may not fit perfectly across all of the dolls. We are in a position of progress, not perfection right now, and that's okay.
And so while this might not have been the most important signifier of the change and not answering all of that critique, I think it's a nod to the complex ecosystem of what's happening for girls and toys and play and growing up girl in our culture right now.
Women and girls are much more comfortable and confident in expressing who they are as individuals. Our goal was to really celebrate all types of beauty, and a blonde-haired, blue-eyed doll like Barbie is still beautiful. Just like now, the more curvier Barbie with, you know, dark hair and darker skin is just as beautiful.
Barbie, beautiful Barbie, I'll make believe that I am you.
Mattel, it's Mattel. It's swell.